Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Phatkat Collections. Got another awesome themed Nubeo watch for you folks today, and this is by Nubeo. So this is one of their newest Space Invader themed watches. Watches like this, I've said it many times in videos, Nubeo does do themed watches, space and ocean, but I like when they do things that kind of bridge the gap between different groups, right? And so there's lots of folks who are really into video games, and I think that if you are, depending on how old you are, and I think that even some of the older guys who are into like the modern day video games, I think remember the older video games that they played as a kid. And I think that some of the younger generation that kind of grew up with these modern PlayStation, Xbox games, also I think probably have checked out the older vintage stuff. And so Space Invaders was a game from the 80s. I definitely played it. I was never a huge gamer, but I definitely, like most kids, played my Atari, right? And I remember Space Invaders, you know, a little bit, right? But one thing I definitely remember, what I really like about this watch, is not only is it themed, but it's 80s themed. And so it actually kind of bridges a gap between two areas, right? We have those gamers, those video games from the 80s, but then the 80s vibe. And so let's just check it out. So we have the box. You know, obviously we got this Space Invader kind of alien on the front. And forgive me, I don't know all the characters from the game. It's been too long. Box. And I'm not going to waste a lot of time showing off the box. We got the interior, got some, you know, Space Invader, kind of those neon colors from the 80s, which I absolutely love. Even to this day, I definitely dig the bright, flashy colors. And this one definitely knocks it out of the park. I mean, check this out. So there's 4 different variations. They have done themed watches before in Space Invaders. Some of them are just black, right? And they have some accents on the face. They do the theme well, but this one really screams 80s, right? It's available in 4 different variations. I'm gonna just call it shocking pink. That's not actually the name of it, but like neon pink, neon green, the neon blue, which is this color blue, and of course a yellow. So your bright 80s fluorescent colors. You know, throw this on your wrist and put on a little Stacy Q. Man, you're straight out of the 80s. So all joking aside, love it, right? So pretty cool. So what do you get with this? So I'm not going to make this video super long. If you want to see more close-ups, I'm now reviewing every watch in 2 different formats. This style format that I've been doing for like 15 years now, and the up-close and personal shots, so you can really see what the watch looks like under macro lens. I tell you about the specifications of the watch, give you my 2 cents, but you can really see what it looks like. And I know a lot of you folks have said you love to see me. A lot of folks watch me for me and the content. Other folks watch just for the information, just to see the watch. And I totally get that, so I want to appease both groups, right? So check out my other video if you want to see more close-ups, right? Link is in the description. As with anything I review, product link is in the description and specific Phatkat Collections coupon code. Try to use it, but the price on this right now is rock bottom. 250 bucks. I don't know if you get a discount on that, but definitely give it a try. So let's take some close-ups here. And again, if you want to see more close-ups, check out my other video. Get that bright, shocking, fluorescent neon strap. Some blue loops here to hold the strap down. I love the exhibition window on this, although it's not an exhibition window anymore. It is a screw-on case back, but you have that Space Invaders alien on the back. And then on the front, I mean, they knocked it out of the park with this. Sometimes when Nubeo does a themed watch, it's kind of loose, right? I'm not saying all of them. There's some great ones. They're all nice, don't get me wrong, but some are very, I'd say, a light kind of theme, right? Where they just have a few design aspects where you're like, okay, I hear what you're saying about this being themed, but I just don't see a lot of that in the watch. Whereas this, they really knocked it out of the park. To these, what I'm going to call pixels around the bezel, they look like little, like when you think about regular resolution TV, you could really see the pixels. I don't know if that's what the representation is, but that screams 80s to me. Obviously, the shocking pink color, the alien from the game right on front there, right on the face. And of course, the hands are actually the cannons from the video games, I believe, that you would shoot these creatures with. Awesome watch, definitely knocks it out of the park. And again, if you are a gamer or you are somebody from the 80s, you're gonna love this, right? I got a buddy who's totally into the bright, shocking colors as well. And every time there's a pink watch that comes up, he's like, dude, that's super cool. He rocks, like, does a lot of, like, him and his wife visit a lot of pools and go on vacation a lot. And they have, like, the pool outfits, you know? So I try to think it's super fun. He may have, like, a matching hat with some bright shorts and, you know, rocking a pink watch. Pretty cool. What else? So most important things about this watch or specifications is, number one, do you like it, right? After that, the quality's already there. You have 316 stainless steel buckle, 316 stainless steel case backs, 316 stainless steel case. It is non-screw down crown. It is just push-pull, but you still get an element of water resistance. Again, I don't remember the specifications. Just click the link and read about it. Silicone strap done in that bright, shocking neon color. Crystal is domed, and this is about a 50-millimeter watch. Now, I don't remember if this is sapphire or not, but again, you know, these are very small gripes. Even if it's not sapphire, you're most likely not going to scratch a crystal. They're all very scratch resistant. And I always make that argument when people are like, "Oh, it doesn't have sapphire," but they love everything else about the watch. That's not really a deal breaker for me personally. I mean, all these watches are relatively durable. All of them tell time relatively well. Speaking of telling time, this does have, to the best of my knowledge, Nubeo calls it a Japanese 3 hands with date. Normally when they do that, they're using the Seiko NH series. I believe it's the NH35 in this, but if you are going to make a purchase, don't take my word for it. If that's a big concern to you and you need to know before buying one, let me know. I'll find out for you rather quickly. But just a very cool watch, a lot of fun. 24mm silicone strap on these. Nice thing about these, they have an integrated lugs, which are built into the case back, or into, I'm sorry, not the case back, but into the watch itself. So good thing about this, I always question how long silicone will last. You know, I always like bracelet, stainless steel over anything. But with this watch, the neon color is what really makes the watch as well. Just having this bright, shocking pink. This would still look cool on stainless steel, but not as cool as it looks on this bright, shocking neon pink strap. So, but should something fail, should you fall and break it, you know, whatever happens, things happen in life. Well, at least with this, you can easily find a replacement strap, whether it's from Nubeo or you can find some other neon strap. You can definitely find 24mm straps is my point. So very cool looking watch. Absolutely love it. And this is going to be super popular. If pink isn't your thing, check out the blue, the green, the yellow. They got a color for everybody. And with a watch like this, you can definitely, let's say you buy the pink one, there's so much colors, all the colors are on here, you can very easily just find another shocking neon strap, throw it on here, and really change up the look. So this is really your ultimate 80s watch, as I like to call it. You can really wear this with any neon color. You can put different straps on, and it's going to look absolutely fantastic. But you got to like loud, flashy stuff, because that's what this watch is really all about. So without further ado, let's throw on the wrist. I'm 5'8", I weigh 176 pounds. And I got a 7-inch wrist. So this is what it's going to look like in a guy my size. Again, oversized watch. You know, if you're used to 40mm, this is going to be big for you. You might be upset. Your feelings might get hurt. Whatever the case, like it may not be for you, right? But if you're used to larger watches, you know, it's like anything. I don't really feel like there's watches that aren't wearable. They're all pretty comfortable to me. And I just feel like a lot of times when guys review watches, these watch reviewers are just, it's like they want you to like everything they like. They don't want you to think outside the box. They don't want you to wear anything outside the box. They all want you to, follow suit with Rolex, Omega, what else? Seiko only, Orient, and there's so many great companies out there making high quality watches. You're really not going to go wrong. There's really nothing you can knock with the quality of something like this, if we're being honest. Now, you may not like it, and that's okay, and if it is too big for you, then that's your personal preference, but it is a big watch. It's guaranteed to get noticed, and this is just a very fun addition and a very fun example of what companies can do now, and how that they, with modern machining, making these themed watches, having the alien on there and the different design aspects. It's really cool, and it just goes to show you that the people designing these really have a lot of passion for what they're doing. So pretty cool. So if I can help in any way, let me know. Drop a comment. If you want to check out the high resolution watch only video, that is also in the description, as well as the link and coupon code. Again, if I can help in any way, let me know. Have a fantastic day and take care.